Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my December TBR, and just like last time I decided to choose 5 books because I just think that any more is too much and any little is, for me, just aiming a bit too low for this month. So I have the books that I've chosen and let's just get into the video. So the first one is one that was actually on my last month's TBR that I just never got around to. To be honest, I didn't get around to many of those, but that is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This book is a classic that I've honestly wanted to read for so long, and as I said in my previous video, I've actually started it, but I'm gonna have to probably restart because I don't remember what happened and I want to get that full experience again, all in one. So that's definitely like why I want to get to it, because it's just been on there for so long and I did get into it but I just never finished it, and not for any reason. And I just think that definitely 2020, I think I said this at the start of 2019 as well, but definitely 2020 is going to be my year for reading classics and just stepping outside my comfort zone as a whole when it comes to reading. So that's definitely the first book I want to get to. And the next one is one that I recently showed in my library haul, and that is All the Rage by Courtney Summers. And this book is about this girl who wears lipstick to protect herself in a way. You know when people put makeup on or wear certain clothes to try and put an armor over themselves? That's what she's doing, and it's to keep her strong and protect her from the memories of her being raped. And she like doesn't want to be a victim, basically, or seen as a victim, so she goes around like that. And then when this other girl is raped by the same guy, she decides that she has to speak out. But for her it's really hard because obviously if something like that happens to you, then you're definitely gonna, you know, hold yourself back and not want to be like, oh, I was raped and all this. But she knows that if she doesn't, then it could also harm this other girl. So yeah, that is All the Rage by Courtney Summers, and I think it's actually going to be a really good book. And I definitely think there's going to be tears, but I think it's going to hit home if it's written in the way I think it's going to be written. And then next one is The Bells by Danielle Clayton. That took me a while. And this book is basically about this world where everyone is born grey and dull, and the only way you can become beautiful is if a belle helps you out. So every year a group of belles are chosen to go to the palace, and they can become the favourite belle, who are like the favourites of the royals. And that's what Camilla's dream is. But when she gets there, her and the rest of the bells realise that it's not everything it seems. And when the queen asked her to help her daughter, Camilla's faced with this choice. Does she like do it and risk everything, or does she make a decision that could help herself, basically? And honestly, I've had this for ages and I've seen so many people read it, and I think also, I could be wrong, but I think the second book has come out, and I haven't even read the first one yet. So that's going to be definitely motivation for me to get to this. It's kind of thick though. It's a thick one. So we're just going to have to see what happens. And for my next book, I have All the Lonely People. This one was also in my recent library haul. This book is about a girl called Kat who has a really big online personality. She's bubbly, she's confident, but soon people start saying that that's not her true self. And when she becomes a target of all this hate, she then decides to just escape, delete her account, get out, because she just can't handle it anymore. And for her, she just thinks that would be the best way. You know what? Who knows what's gonna happen? That's literally all the blurb tells you, and I just want to see what happens and if she really thinks that her escape is gonna help her. And if it does, that's a good thing, isn't it? And then the last book I have is Villain by Michael Grant. This, as I think I also wanted to be this my last TBR. I could be wrong. Or it was over my library haul. I can't remember which. But this book is the second book in the second series of the Gone series. If that made any sense. So the first book of the first series was called Gone, and that talked about these kids, all their parents, all the adults have just disappeared, and they were like trapped in this bubble, and they had to live by themselves. As you can imagine, that didn't go very well. And then that series was like 6 books, and that finished. And this is like a sub series, and the first book was Monster. So I don't want to like say anything about this book because it could bring some spoilers if you haven't read the first series or the first book, Monster. So just know that it's good. I don't know if I like this second series as much as the first one, but I'm definitely willing to give it a try because of how much I did love the first one. So those are the 5. I also have a special mention, which is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, which definitely was in my last TBR. But I have actually started it. I'm not that far way through, and I'm filming this on the 30th of November. So maybe we'll finish it tonight. I highly, highly doubt it. If we do, then it's not December, and I would actually finish it in November, and that would be one less book that was ticked off my November TBR. So those are the 5 books that I definitely want to read. I say definitely, but honestly, if I get to like 2, 3, I'll be so happy with myself. So yeah, and comment down below if you've read any of these books, or if you have them, what your thoughts are. If you haven't, is there any that sound interesting to you? And remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.